Hey friends, it's Allie. Welcome to my channel. So today I have moved into a new apartment. I recently went through a breakup from my fiance. We are trying to figure things out. I don't know what that means, but whatever, taking it day by day. And I moved into an apartment. I do own a condo, but it's under lease right now. So kind of thought that having an apartment, this lease is like 8 months, which kind of lines up perfectly for when my tenant could be out. So it just gives me time to think about what I want to do, but being in a place where I can heal and just figure things out. I'm not like an ideal renter, but right now it is a very high market to buy into. I was trying to buy a townhouse or another condo, but it's like buying at the height of the market, and the money that you spend on interest and closing costs and all these things doesn't always make sense for like the time frame. So I don't really like renting, but it did make sense for where I am in my life right now and where the market's at. So that was my decision to rent, and this place is really nice. Not gonna lie, gonna be totally honest, dealing with a breakup, being in a new place, being far away from where my friends are, it was hard. Like my first day, I definitely had like my crying moments. I was definitely having the feels. I really missed my fiance. I feel like heartbroken. Like I thought like, oh, I'd feel relieved getting out of a situation, I can heal and just kind of have some freedom. But no, had a mental breakdown, had like 7 of them in the span of 10 minutes. And yeah, I go through ups and downs. Sometimes I'm like confident, I'm like, I got this is for the best, whatever's gonna happen in life. Sometimes you get closer, sometimes you never talk again, but who cares? I don't have to figure it out now. Just take it day by day and enjoy having my own place and some freedom. And then I'll flip and be like, oh my god, I miss my fiance so much. Oh my god, I miss my friends. I moved, I'm not like that far away, but I moved further away because I was living in the city, because I work in the city. Right now I'm working from home, but the cost of apartments as a solo person in the city is like astronomical, and for a decent amount of time I took a temporary pay cut at work, so it just didn't really make sense to pay for city rent when I'm not even working in the city right now. I'm working from home, so as a solo person it just made sense to rent a little further out, which makes it a little further from the few friends that I have. And when you're going through a hard time, kind of sad to be alone. But I am an introvert, so I do like that, but at the same time, sometimes my mind just spins, and occasionally company with the people that you actually like would be nice. But that's okay. I think now that I kind of made it through the first day, I'm starting to feel better already. Starting to just feel more confident. I'm happy. I took my dog for a walk in the woods. We now live like in the woods, and we love the woods. So, I mean, we are near a highway, but there's like this woods like in the backyard area. So that's great. I don't need to even drive the 2 minutes down the street anymore. I don't even need to drive my car. I just take my dog outside. So, and it's a beautiful view. So there's a lot of things I'm so grateful for, and I think that this is the perfect place for me to heal in. But yeah, it's touch and go. Of course, I imagine there's going to be more times where I start to get sad, but I think I am in a good place right now. Don't mind me looking out the window because it's a pretty view, and I keep looking over there, and I have a weird thing with eye contact. I don't know if there's any other introverts out there that like doesn't like to look straight, but I'm trying to work on that and get used to it more. But apologize for like looking out so much, because that's probably kind of annoying to watch. Anyways, I am going to unpack because my furniture is all in and everything, but I kind of look all gross. I still have all my clothes in bags and boxes and everything, so I'm going to unpack all those and get settled in and set things up the way that I want them and make this feel more like a home. I've also realized in my moving experience that I have too much stuff. I don't want so much stuff anymore. I always thought I was a little bit more on the minimalist side until I moved. And I moved before, and it was weird because I moved myself. It was me and my fiance that moved all of my furniture and all of my clothes. I didn't think in the past few years I accumulated that much stuff. But boy, was I wrong. I think just like the seasonal stuff alone that you get, like every holiday you get a little bit more, and then all of a sudden it adds up. My goodness, because I didn't want to ask friends to help, because one, I don't really have many friends, but two, it's a lot. So I did hire movers this time, but I even helped the movers, like, and it took 4.5 hours. Granted, there was travel time, but it was a long process to get all of that. And that was my ex-fiance, or whatever he is to me. He was helping as well. And it was like the 4 of us, the 2 professional movers, and it still took that long. And to be honest, I'm not a lazy person. I like to do things myself, but I also kind of felt like I was helping, but yet like I paid for it. So it kind of felt like could have done a lot of that myself and just hired someone to do the big stuff. And in hindsight, that's probably what I should have done. But anyways, I'm like on a total tangent. I'm tired. My body is so sore. I am on the top floor. It's 3 floors. So moving everything up and down was exhausting and showed how out of shape I am. But one of my goals this year is to get in like wicked good shape, and the fact that I am on the top floor is going to give me lots of additional exercise just getting the groceries. So there's things that will really benefit me from being here, and I am excited. So let's go start our day. I have the day off, and I am going to start getting some things done. Feeling productive, but we will first get some coffee. So this is a bike that my mom's got me for Christmas, and this for some reason became my top priority. I have boxes, like check this out. Hey Zenny. I have boxes of stuff, bags of stuff that needs to be taken care of. But me, I have to make this the priority as to what I'm doing first, because I guess when you're living alone, you can do whatever you want first and no one's going to judge you. So I started putting this together, even though it deemed more difficult in execution than in theory. Like these little screws right here, I can't even get them in all the way. Like can't get it to turn. So yeah, now I'm realizing that this is a lot harder to do on your own. Plus this bike is like over 200 pounds. That like flywheel is like insanely heavy. Anyways, my little tangent aside. So I have a little candle going. This is the Under the Christmas Tree candle from Bath & Body Works. I just thought making the place smell a little bit like Christmas will make it feel a little bit more homey right now in my transition. So yeah, and I got my I work hard so my dog can have a better life coffee mug, and I am on my 2nd cup of coffee right now, hoping for a productive day. A cute little view of the woods and my little balcony, and my Zanny. Hi Zan. And my cute little fireplace. So I'm gonna make a little omelet for breakfast. I have some onion, a red pepper, some mushrooms, and some spinach. Okay, so it came out a little less omelette-y because last minute I decided to do more of the fried egg, but getting used to working on an electric stove and the fact that I don't have my non-stick spray or anything, it did not go over too well. So it's kind of like this glob of veggies on top of a fried egg. So either way, it's healthy, it's keto, so I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. So I got a good chunk of this done. I was able to tighten the base part, and I got the seat up and the pedals in, and I am at this part with the wires, and I decided to take a little break because it's getting a little bit more complicated and the instructions aren't really clear what wire is what. So I'm gonna take a break before coming back to this and work on something else. I still have a ton more work to do, but here is a look of my closet right now. Not exactly how I want it, but I'm still trying to figure everything out. I have some of my tall boots on the side, bags on the middle shelf, the bags of my bags on the top shelf, and then my little shoe rack and so forth. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how exactly I want things. I'm realizing that I have way too many clothes, and this is not even all of my clothes. I still have bags and bags more to go through of clothes. This is ridiculous. I will say some of these clothes are things from when my grandmother passed away and my step-grandparents and my parents kind of pawned a lot of the stuff off on me to try and sell on Poshmark, so I gotta go through everything and yeah, get a little organized. I moved kind of quickly, so I just shoved everything in and it's all just a big mess. So going to go through the rest of these clothes and I am already exhausted. So I've made a lot of progress. All of the bags are done. I put everything in the dresser / in my closet. And if there's anything that makes me happy, it is walking into my closet, although it's still not exactly how I want it, and seeing my beautiful things. So it's starting to come together. Pile of clothes on the floor. I have way too much stuff, so I'm going to declutter and donate a lot of things because no one needs this much stuff, especially when you work from home and you barely have friends, and like, where the heck do I think I'm going where I'm going to need all of these clothes? So yeah, this is a little snapshot of my closet, which is like in my bathroom. I am making way on this exercise bike, and I have my pile of boxes I gotta break down so I can recycle. And we made a lot of progress in here as well. All the boxes are gone in here and everything is empty, but now I feel like I have so much space and I need to start making this more homey. So I finally finished putting this bike together. This is the Proform exercise bike. It comes with these 2 3-pound weights. And after putting this together, come to find out, this requires batteries, in which I do not have. So yeah, at least it's put together, but now I gotta get some AA batteries. But one thing done. I have to say, I'm kind of getting like the feels. I'm a bit emotional, feeling kind of lonely, and it's not like I want like friends. I just kind of miss having someone you could be alone together with, kind of thing. Someone that kind of always knows like where you are. I don't know. I'm having like some emotions. It's a new place, whatever. So I'm gonna try and perk myself up so I can get out of this funk and try and move past this and be excited, because this place is awesome. I need to be excited. So I'm gonna take a bath, and I'm excited for that because this tub is the bomb. So deep. So excited for that.